In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the tie rod adjuster sleeve on this Jeep Wrangler. Let's get into it. We're going to remove this panel. There's some push pins. I'm just going to use a trim tool and just pop these down, just like that. Those out. And on the back side, there's some push pins. Pop those out. And just slide it down. We're going to remove the wheel. Use a 19mm socket. Take the lug nuts off. Grab the wheel, slide it off. Where this sleeve is right here, we're going to loosen up the nut and bolt on this side. Use an 18mm wrench, 18mm socket. You can just have this loose right here. Just slide that up. Using a 21mm socket, take this nut off. For the outer tie rod or the stud, we're just going to leave this on slightly. And you want to use either a pickle fork or some type of front end tool to separate this from the knuckle. If you don't have one of those tools, just hit it with a hammer. Just be careful. Give it a tap on the knuckle. Separate that. Just slide this out. Might have to move the other bar a little bit. Now we're going to take this out. This is reverse thread, so you want to act like you're tightening it to get this to come out. And we want to count the threads when we come out. So 1, 2, 3, 35, 36, 37, 37. Now we're going to loosen up the nut for the hold down and the bolt. Use an 18mm socket and 18mm wrench. Loosen that up. We'll just have that loose. Slide that down. Now we're going to count the sleeves coming out just like we did on the other part. 1, 2, 3, but this is regular thread, so you can just unscrew it. 4, 5, 28, 29, 29. And if you're struggling to take this out by hand, you can use a pair of pliers, or they do make special tools that slide over this so that you can twist them out. Now we're going to slide this on. There is an L. You can see on this side, this is for the left-hand thread. That goes towards the passenger side. This side is going to go on the inboard side. We'll start that, and we're going to count the threads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 27, 28, 29. We're just going to snug this down so it doesn't move. That's good. Now we're going to thread this in, and remember this is reverse thread, so it's like you're loosening it. Count the threads. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, 36, 37. And line this up in the knuckle. Slide that in place, take the nut, get that started. And snug this down. If it starts spinning, you can use a pry bar. Just get underneath there, pry it up. Torque this to 63 foot-pounds. Now tighten these down. You want to torque these to 26 foot-pounds. After finishing this installation, it's important to have an alignment done on your vehicle. Slide this panel in place, get that lined up, put the push pins in, secure those down. And the pins in the back, slide those in place, lock them down. Now put the tire on, line it up, get the lug nuts on. Snug those down. Now we're going to torque the lug nuts to 122 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. I'll just go around again, double check.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.